my Empties. The first video of the year and the first Empties video of the year. So these are the products that I have been able to use up in the first 3 months of this year. Some of those are my staples, some of those are makeup, which is something I am more excited about because it's so much more difficult to use up makeup, and a few new purchases, new products to me that I will also give you my thoughts on. Starting with some basics. This is a cooking oil, coconut oil, that I got for cooking. I never got to use this before it expired, and I was like, well, I have this entire jar of coconut oil, what shall I do with it? I would have ordinarily just thrown it away because I would not have eaten it. But I was like, I used coconut oil to remove my makeup in the past and it worked really well. And so that's exactly how I used it, and it works like a charm. I absolutely love coconut oil for makeup removal. I know that it is meant to be clogging pores and causing acne. I did not have any issues with that because I tend to double wash. So I would apply this first and then I would use a foaming cleanser on top and remove a large proportion of whatever's left over after applying this. But there would still be some of it left on my face after that, and it was just the perfect amount, so my face was nice and clean but not stripped. Not a solution for everyone, but it worked really well for me. One of the best things that I've ever found to remove my makeup with. I'm no longer using it because I'm now using just a proper makeup removing balm, but if I ever have an expired jar of coconut oil in the future, I would definitely use it on my face. Korres shower gel. I have had a bunch of these in the past and I genuinely like Korres, although it is not easy to find. It's a Greek brand, I believe. It's quite natural, it's not 100% natural, but it says 86.9 natural content. So I have another one of these in my shower. It works perfectly fine. It works perfectly well. You can't really smell it. It's a very subtle scent. So honestly, adding scent to this was probably pointless because you can't really smell it. Anyways, but it works absolutely fine just for washing. Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. This is a mini 92 mils. It doesn't last very long. I go through this very quickly. I rarely actually use dry shampoo. I just don't really like it very much. I mean, it works. I'd rather just wash my hair, to be honest. But yeah, it worked absolutely fine. What I would say is that this is no better than the cheap drugstore dry shampoos. So would I be buying it again? I didn't buy it in the first place, but if I got it for free, I would definitely use it. If not, then I would go for something like Batiste or something like that. Summer Fridays Jet Lag Skin Soothing Hydration Mist. This was a massive letdown. This is a travel size. The spray did not work at all. Can I still? No, I can't. There's nothing left. It's completely empty. Basically, there was something wrong with the sprayer, so it would just leak all the way down to the base of the bottle. So I would literally just apply it like a toner on my face rather than spray it on my face. So it was, in terms of the toner, I guess, it was absolutely fine, but the sprayer was a massive letdown. I would definitely not buy this again. Beauty Stat Universal C Skin Refiner. This brand is no longer available in the UK, I don't believe. It was here rather briefly, and I got it because it says 20% vitamin C as L-ascorbic acid. So this is the type of vitamin C that has a lot of research behind it in terms of collagen production. So I did use it, but I did not like it. It was very silicone-y. It was quite like a primer, I would say. So I don't think it absorbed very well into my skin. I would always have a residue on my fingers as well after having used that. So it's a no-no. I did not like it and I wouldn't recommend it, but it does have pretty good reviews online from what I've seen. So I don't know, maybe it's just personal preference. The Venus is my old favorite. It's my safe brand to go to for hair care, and I've probably used like 80% of their products. So the Venus natural tech nourishing shampoo, it's a mini 100 ml, worked absolutely fine, nothing much to say here. It's just a normal good quality shampoo. If I had it again, I would get it. Would I buy it specifically? Not sure. Maybe if I didn't have anything else that I could use for my hair, then yes. Paula's Choice Azelaic Acid 10% booster. I do like this product. I'm currently using it as well, and it's really nice. It absorbs really well. Hard to say if it actually works. You can't really easily tell if your skincare works. So this one worked in a way, doesn't cause me any issues, and I got it again, so clearly I liked it. And I think I might have a mini somewhere of this one as well, because I remember, oh yeah, here we go, I remembered it. Here we go, so that's a mini and that's a full size. I do like it and I would recommend it. As I said, I'm using it still, and I might purchase it in the future, although I love trying new stuff, so we'll see about that. Dr. Barbara Sturm cleanser. This is again a travel size. It's a good cleanser. It's a foaming cleanser. It's not, is it, what's it called? Where there's like foam coming out. There's a name for it, I think. It was good. I would say that comparing to a lot of other similar cleansers, I've used it up really quickly. And what I would also say is that it's just a cleanser. In my opinion, it's not worth the money. It's a really expensive high-end product. And with cleansers, I would say honestly, even the cheap ones work really, really well. So a good product, just in my view, not worth the price. Good Genes Sunday Riley. This is my go-to product. This is both of these are with glycolic acid. This comes with glycolic acid and lactic acid as well, and I've used both. I use it in the morning, every single morning, and I really like it. It comes with as a gift with purchase oftentimes, so I probably got these for free, I would say, and I am currently using it as well in the morning. A good product, quite expensive if you want to buy it, I would say that much, but yeah, a very safe option if you don't want anything too strong, but also you don't want something that does nothing. Really nice serum for, I suppose, peeling or exfoliating your face. Oh, and here's another one. This one is with lactic acid, and this one is 8 ml, so just slightly bigger than the other ones. The Ordinary Multi-Peptide Eye Serum. I went through this quite quickly. It's a very small bottle, 15 ml. What I would say is that first, I didn't really notice anything in particular. It is, I believe, in hyaluronic acid, as are most of the products from The Ordinary. So I don't need extra hyaluronic acid in my skincare. It's pretty much in every single product. So for that reason, I would not be buying this again. I would be keen to try something else, but I don't think there's very many multi-peptide eye serums out there. I have been using something else, which I'll show you in a sec. That is the Allies of Skin Multi-Peptide and GF Advanced Lifting Serum. This is really expensive. Do I have another one? I had, I think, 2 or 3 of these minis, and it lasts only a month. It's 7 ml. This is one of the most expensive product that I have ever used, and it's hard to say whether it does anything. And I've also read the reviews online, and quite honestly, nobody really knows if it works or it doesn't. It is highly recommended by a lot of sort of creators and influencers, but I have not really found anyone who said, wow, yeah, it has changed my skin. Again, hard to tell with skincare what's working, what's not working. And it is apparently a pretty good serum ingredients wise, so I will probably be using this again just to test it properly, but I did use 2 or 3 of those, and again, I haven't noticed anything. Another product from The Ordinary, and this is niacinamide 10% plus zinc. This is a mini. I don't know how many mils this is, 15 mils. Again, hard to say, you know, if you start applying all of those Ordinary products onto your face, if you have an entire routine that consists of The Ordinary, you will literally end up bathing in hyaluronic acid. So for that reason, I would not be buying this again. There are other products that I want to try, but it's a good, I guess, inexpensive option. Again, I have not noticed anything. Vitamin C. This is Dr. Dennis Gross. Vitamin C plus lactic oil-free radiant moisturizer. This is a mini 7 mils. It worked absolutely fine. In general, I don't like oil-free stuff. I have, I would say, combination, maybe normal skin. So at this point, I do appreciate a little bit of oil. And in general, I think oil-free formulas are just not as good as the regular formulas. It was absolutely fine. I did like it, and I might even have another one of those. I probably wouldn't be buying it in the full size for no particular reason other than because I am just trying to find something that has some research behind it. Kind of like SkinCeuticals, but at a fraction of the cost. Now, this is from Glow Recipe, I think. This is, I believe, they're like an overnight mask. I can't remember what it's called. It was absolutely fine. Overnight masks, they are, I've not found one that I did not like, and this one was absolutely fine. It is very moisturizing. I think probably has a lot of hyaluronic acid, don't quote me on that. But this was definitely quite light compared to a lot of other masks that I have used. Yeah, it was good if you suffer to dry skin or you want something extra on top of your skincare for the night. This one is absolutely fine, and it's not greasy, it's very light. It's a very light formula. A massive disappointment. This is from Medicaid. Blemish SOS, is it? This is 15 mils. It looks absolutely gross because the packaging literally split. While there was plenty of product still in this tube, so the vast majority, I would say probably 80% of it just spilled out, and I never got to use it. Given the fact that this is an expensive product, I am not particularly happy about this. For that reason, I would not recommend, and it's hard for me to say if it did anything because I just didn't use it enough. I have 3 conductive gels. These are, I think, kind of like no brand. It says Real Beauty, maybe that's the brand. I got them off of Amazon. These are perfectly fine. They are quite inexpensive. I think I paid like £5 or £6 for each. I use those with my new face and they work absolutely fine. What I would say is that the cup breaks really, really easily. This part separates from the rest of the cup, so essentially you end up with a hole here. And that's why there's no caps on those, because essentially they just broke. But other than that, I do like it, and I am probably going to repurchase it unless there's something cheaper, because I really don't want to spend a lot of money on stuff like this. 2 ampules from Dr. Barbara Sturm. I don't know if they actually have those anymore. These were with like hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid today you can buy so cheaply that anything that consists of primarily hyaluronic acid is, in my view, just not even worth buying if it's at this price point. So I would say that even if I could, I would definitely not be buying this again, because it's genuinely just hyaluronic acid that you can get for a few pounds from The Ordinary or even elsewhere. So given the price point, it's a no-no. It was a good product, just not worth the money. Dr. Hauschka. This is the Rose Day Cream Light. This is a teeny tiny tube that's just 5 mils. I love Dr. Hauschka. And I would say that if you are not looking for an advanced skincare, if you're not looking for actives, if you want just something really basic, if you're in your 20s and all you need is to moisturize your face, I highly recommend Dr. Hauschka. They have beautiful products, lovely texture, genuinely very hydrating. And the only objection I have is that they add fragrance, which I do not like. I don't need fragrance in my skincare. I need for my skincare to work. But as I said, this is probably for slightly younger skin or to put on top of your other skincare. Again, if all I needed was moisture, this would be one of my go-to brands. Their products are beautiful and, in my opinion, underrated. LA Burkett. I'm not entirely sure if that's how you pronounce it. This is their hand cream, and this is, yeah, just hand cream. It's a mini, I don't even know how many mils this is. Oh, 30 mils. Absolutely fine, just a normal hand cream. Hand creams are one of those things that I would easily, happily get from drugstore at a fraction of the cost. I probably got this for free. I can't imagine I would have bought it otherwise. They are perfectly fine. If all you want is moisturizing, if you want something more advanced, then of course this probably isn't going to do anything. But yeah, it was a absolutely perfectly normal moisturizing hand cream. My favorite brand of all times. I rave about this brand to anyone who would listen. Kawasim is the best skincare brand I have ever come across. It is the sort of brand you can't get from Sephora or anywhere else. You have to go onto their website, and they have a few places where you can purchase it from. There's nothing that I've ever tried that compares to this. This one is the Restorative Hydration Cream. It has a little less PGT6, that's like their, I think, exosomes and peptides and everything. So this one I think has 40%. I've heard someone say it has 40% of that, so it's a little less than the other one. This is the Kawasim Multi-Action Cream, and this is my very favorite cream, and I have been using it for a number of years. And this is, I have more by the way. These are just minis, these are just like samples, 8 mils each, but as you can see, I literally cut the top to get every last bit out. Amazeballs, amazeballs. This brand, I have more from it, which I'll show you in a sec as well. This has made a visible difference to my skin. This is something that I was not expecting at all. I used this cream at random without any expectations or knowing pretty much anything about the brand. And then I noticed there was something different a couple of months later. And I started to look into what might have caused it. And I think it was Kawasim. And ever since, I have been using this brand every single day, and that's what I'm doing now. Even if I don't use anything else, I will still use Kawasim. More Kawasim. This is their serum. This is the most expensive beauty product I have ever got, because it's £80 per 5 mils. So for a 50 mils serum, you are paying £800. But it's so worth it. Truly, I mean, I am always on the lookout for a better brand, but I have not found anything even comparable to what Kawasim does. It plumps the skin, it just firms it up. It's an amazing product. Again, not for everyone. There are people who have tried it and didn't care for it. It just works for me. And the last product from this brand is the hair serum, and that works as well. So I've been having some hair loss. I've been diagnosed with androgenic alopecia and with telogen effluvium, and I have been using this. And let me tell you that it does work, but it does not work for everything. Literally on one side of my head, this side, I definitely noticed a lot of hair growth. I know it is caused by this because all of those new hairs are exactly same length, so they started to grow at the same time. On this side of my head, I hardly notice any hair growth. I have like a bald patch on the side of my head here. Nothing works on it, including this. So I suspect that this works, but it depends on the type of hair loss that you are suffering too. I don't know what is causing this bald patch on the side of my head, but the other side seems quite alright, and I've definitely noticed hair growth on the other side. So it was absolutely working for me, and I know a lot of people also say it works for them too. It is expensive and it is a little painful because you have to derma stamp it into your head. It is time consuming, so it's not for everyone, but I did try it and I did have really good results with it. I've stopped using it for a few months now, and I think I need to get back into it at some point. But yes, it does work, just not on every single type of hair loss. A few bits of makeup that I have here. Bare Minerals. This is their original mineral veil. This was fairly big, wasn't it? 24 grams. I do like Bare Minerals powders, and they, I believe, do not have talc in them, which I very much appreciate because you can actually inhale loose powders quite easily, and that's not good for you or for your lungs. So Bare Minerals, I did like it. I have another one of this, I think, or something similar, but yeah, I would consider repurchasing it. In general, I'm not a huge fan of setting powders, but if I needed one, Bare Minerals seems like a safe option, and it also mattifies. It works really well. A really old concealer. This is from Benefit, Boing and Lemonade. I think these have been discontinued for many years, and well, I've used those up because they were very old. I am trying to go through my makeup collection now and use up all of the oldest products. I don't have very many concealers left, but yeah, this one was absolutely fine. It was, I think, yellow and beige, those two pans, and it worked fine. I don't think you can buy it again anyways. So, a dart from Benefit. This is Gimme Brow. This was supposed to be with fibers. This is an eyebrow gel. You can see how dry this is. Let me tell you, I don't think it left any fibers on my eyebrows, and it took me a very long time to use it up, and then became very dry. Overall, it's a no-no for me. I did not like this product, and I would not be buying it again. Clinique Lash Building Primer. Primers don't work for me when it comes to my my eyelashes, and this is no different. It didn't really do anything. It was just an extra step in my eyelash routine, so I would not be buying it again, and I might try another lash primer at some point, but I genuinely haven't found anything that I liked or worked or made any difference, and I have definitely been paying attention. Last but not least is the Swede Pro Lash Lift Mascara. Swede is a really nice brand, and this was a good mascara. It made my eyelashes look quite sleek, very dark, very black, and it was, you know, it held up really well throughout the day. It was easy to apply. The other mascara that they have is one of my very favorite mascaras. I can't remember what it's called now, but it was really good, and I would highly recommend it. Overall, this is also a really good mascara, but the other one, whatever the name of that mascara is, was even better. So I might actually buy it again. This one I would not buy just because I know there are better mascaras out there. This one was really nice, just not exactly what I would be looking for. And this is it. These are my empties, a decent amount. I already have some that I have collected over the past few weeks for the next video, so stay tuned for that. If you like empties videos, then there should be more coming up soon. I'm trying to get into filming again because I've been so sporadic on this channel, and I love both beauty and makeup, so I would love to share that with the world. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.